I'm Lalita. Today I'm going to speak in a webinar on acupuncture and few important points of acupuncture which will increase the immunity of the body. You can press these points daily to increase the immunity and be healthy and fit. If you want to receive such videos on acupuncture and health tips, do subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell so you're notified on my future videos. If you have any questions, comments, clarification, do comment it out in the comment box below. If you like the video, press the like button and share it among your family and friends. So, let's begin. Hi all, this is Lalita Kamath. Today I am going to speak on acupuncture and some acupuncture points which can be used to increase the immunity. Today's agenda is what is acupuncture, acupuncture points, what is chi, vital force or vital energy, meridian, the various methods to diagnose the problem like yin and yang and five element theory. We throw some light on organ clock theory, action of acupuncture, advantage of acupuncture, and we'll end the session with some points giving the demo on some acupuncture points which will increase the immunity of the body. So, what is acupuncture? It's an art of healing, treating the disease by pricking the body surface with the tiny needles. In Latin, accus means needle or a point. Puncture means to prick. Hence the name acupuncture. Acupuncture is world's oldest method of medicine, which can be used to treat any disease without any side effects. You can see here, skin is being needled by a tiny needles on acupuncture points. So what are acupuncture points? These are the points on the body surface discovered by the ancient physicians, which on puncturing or heating or applying the pressure can cure or elevate the symptom of the disease. Acupuncture points are the minute depression on the skin, which can only be seen through electronic microscope. These are the tiny windows on the skin. For example, if you consider our skin as a surface road and there is a pipeline going beneath the road. So water will be going in that pipeline. Whenever there is a clog in the pipeline, what we do is we will insert the rod and clear the blockages. Similarly, whenever there is a blockage in the meridian, we will be inserting the needles and clearing the blockages in our body, which will enable the smooth flow of chi or blood, so which will keep us healthy. So what is this chi? Chi is Qi, which is pronounced as CHI, chi. It is a vital energy. This chi is a vital force which keeps the man alive, and this passes through the meridians in a cyclic order. You can see in Ayurveda it is called prana. In homeopathy it is called vital force. Chinese call it as a chi. And in Korean and Japanese it is called ki. You can see the functions of the chi. It's rising, protecting, warming, etc. So after understanding chi, let us see what is meridians. Meridians are the pathway of energy. This pathway of energy is nothing but that chi, what we saw, that chi will be passing through this meridians. There are around 20 meridians in our body. 14 meridians are main meridians. Among 14, there are 12 meridians which are directly associated with the 12 organs of the body, and 2 meridians are in the front and the back. You can see in the picture, these are the meridians and the points are known as acupuncture points. In these meridians, the vital energy flows in this channel in the orderly sequence. From one channel to another channel, it keeps moving. In the coming slides, we can see there is an organ clock theory, how this energy will be flowing from one organ to another organ in a 24 hours. There are various methods to diagnose a disease in the acupuncture. It could be like yin-yang and 5-element theory. First, let us take yin-yang theory. You can see yin-yang theory is basically a law of nature. What is the law of nature? Is there any imbalance in the yin-yang in the nature will cause the natural calamities like earthquakes, volcanoes, cyclones. Similarly, any imbalance in the yin-yang of a body will cause ill health or the disease. So balance between the yin-yangs means the health. Our aim is to attain the balance in the yin-yang and to attain the smooth flow of energy to be healthy and fit. Next way of diagnosis is theory of 5 elements. We all know our other ancient medicines like Ayurveda, yoga and naturopathy follow the 5 element theory. In acupuncture also, 5 elements indicate the 5 categories in the natural world, namely wood, you can see here wood, fire, earth, metal and water. Wood generates the fire and fire gives birth to earth, and metal is derived from the earth and it gets dissolved in the water, and water flourishes the wood. This relation is called mother and son theory. This relation is used in identifying the problem. For example, like if there is an increase in the fire, how it can be corrected. Fire is associated with some organs in the body. If those organs are excess, how can it be controlled? Like as I said, wood gives birth to fire, wood can control the fire. Similarly, with respect to other elements. There is an interesting theory called organ clock theory. There are 12 meridians in our body which are directly associated with 12 meridians, organs. There are 24 hours in a day and 12 meridians. Each meridian will be very active in 2 hours per day. They are as follows. For example, lung will be very active from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. and large intestine and so on. It completes the cycle. Whenever there is a problem with, for example, there is a disorder with lungs, the horary point of a certain meridian can be used to treat the disorders of the pertaining organ, which will give the fast result. This is also known as single needle therapy. For example, if a person is having lung disorder, if a horary point of the lung is needled or pricked on the skin from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning, his recovery will be very, very, very fast. These are the concepts used in the acupuncture to treat a disease. Coming on to actions of acupuncture, it removes the blocks in the meridian. We saw how a rod in a manhole can unclog the pipeline. When the needle is needled into an acupuncture point, it unblocks the blockages or stagnation. When you unblock the meridian, there will be a smooth flow of chi or the blood. Whenever there is a smooth flow of energy and the blood, the man will be very healthy. Maintains balance between yin and yang. Imbalance in the yin and yang will cause ill health. So always we have to try to balance between yin and yang to maintain the fitness and disease-free body. Enhances body immunity. So what is immunity? Immunity is a body's resistance to fight against the infection. There are few acupuncture points which on needling will increase the immunity of the body. In coming slides, I'll be showing certain acupuncture points which can be used to increase the immunity. It can be done by oneself. If few persons are not trained on acupuncture, for a temporary basis, they can press those points to maintain the healthy life. Maintenance of homeostasis. There are certain points in acupuncture which can be used to maintain the homeostasis, like in order to control a BP and to maintain the insulin secretion, respiratory count, all those. There are certain points which can be used to maintain homeostasis of a body. There are certain points in the acupuncture which can be used to tonify. It can be used for sedation also. These days, with the current lifestyle, we have seen people complaining of stressful life, sleeplessness, that is insomnia, and anxiety. When using these sedation points, the person can get rid of certain ailments like anxiousness and sleeplessness, and he can lead a normal life. Analgesic effect. Acupuncture is a very good for pain management. There are certain points in acupuncture which can be used as a painkillers. We think so many times to take up a medicine. Instead of taking a medicine, we can use these analgesic points which can be pressed or needled to get rid of the pain. There are certain points which can tranquilize us, like bring the peace and harmony in our body. There are certain motor recovery points which can specifically used for a paralytic patient or specifically for a post polio paralysis. Advantages of acupuncture. Are there any homeopaths, allopathics here? So acupuncture is a harmless in contrast to allopathy, which can cause side effects. We all know there are certain medicines which will cause side effects. So we all will think 1,000 times before taking any tablet. So you can take up this acupuncture treatment without any harm or without any side effect. An expert acupuncturist can find out the root cause of a disease based on the 5 elements and yin yang, so the disease can be cured, which otherwise cannot be cured by allopathy. There are certain patients, they will be taking tablets daily without any cure. But when you administer this acupuncture therapy, they get rid of this chronic diseases slowly without any side effect, but there is a cure. Okay, so I'll be playing a video which will demonstrate certain points in acupuncture which when pressed daily can increase the immunity. Just listen to it and watch it. You can observe these points, and if you have any questions, you can ask me later. Here we go. Hi all, this is Lalita, acupuncturist. Since corona is viral everywhere, showing few acupuncture points which can be pressed daily to increase the immunity, to maintain the homeostatic and to tonify the body. To start with, DU14 located at the midrib at the base of the neck below the depression of most prominent vertebrae. Then 17 located between the chest, exactly between the two nipples. LI11 located at the outer end of the elbow crease when the elbow is semiflexed. LI4 on the dorsum of the hand between the first and second metacarpal. LU9 at the outer end of the breast crease. SP36 4 fingers below outer knee eye. SP6 4 fingers above tip of the inner bony projection of the ankle. If you press these points daily, it will increase the homeostatic, it will increase the immunity, it will maintain the homeostatic, and it will tonify the body. Thank you, Krishna. So that was my son. I prepared this video long back. So any clarifications in the location? You want me to repeat the location in the slide, not the video? Unmute us.
Not necessary, madam. You can proceed.
Okay. So I was thinking in case if anybody wants to repeat, I have prepared the slides. Or anybody have any questions?
Hello, ma'am. I am Vijayta. I had a question.
Yes.
Actually, you showed the last point, no? That also triggers during the pregnancy, I mean to say for delivery. Is it okay to press that point, the last point which you shared below the...
Yeah, this is the point you are
Yes.
talking about. This is SP6. This
Yes,
is
yes.
just a 4
Yes.
fingers above the tip of the inner bony projection of the ankle. In pregnancy,
Correct.
none of the points are advised. But
Oh, okay.
if they basically the first rule is pregnant ladies, no points are prescribed. There are certain points which should not be prescribed at all. One among them is LI4, UB67, and SP6 and ST36. But there are certain points which should be used just before conceiving, that is K10, in order to not to pass on the genetic problems from parents to the next kid. But there are certain points like UB67 and LI4 which will be pressed just before the delivery. For example, painful delivery and a person is suffering and but she wants to deliver. That time there are certain points which should be pressed. One among them is SP6. Okay, picture of the points will help if it can be paused or freezed. I have prepared the slide. I will just tell once again whatever the points that is shown in the video. I think we are running out of the time. In 5 minutes, whatever I can, I will try to explain. This is the first point which is explained in the video, which is located at midline of the base of the neck in the depression below C6. How do you locate is the biggest bone just below the neck, that is C7. Just below that you will be seeing a depression. You can try it right away. If you have any questions, you can ask me. The next will be your CV17, which is also known as 10, 12, which is just middle of the chest. You can press it or rub it like this also. The next will be your LI11, which is at the outer end of the elbow crease when you semi-flex your elbow. Next will be LI4. Remember this LI4 is an analgesic point. As I was telling, instead of using any painkillers, you can use this just between the two metacarpal bone, the middle point of your second metacarpal bone, just press it. I think when you are pressing, if you are pressing now, you might be observing some pain in that place. Usually most of us will observe the pain. This acts as a painkiller. The next point is LU9. It's on the outer end of the wrist crease between the black and white screen. You can just press this. SP36, it's on your 4 fingers below your outer knee. The last point what I explained is now SP6, that is 4 fingers above the tip of the inner bony projection of the ankle. And I think we are nearing to the end. Just before that, I just wanted to conclude saying that there is no harm in pressing these points. Please press these points daily to increase the immunity to be healthy. Yes, you can increase the immunity by pressing, but when you do acupuncture on this point, it works wonders. So if there is nothing, we can end the session.